Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We'll play as the pilot. Golden gun. Let's get the show on the road. So, apparently, Tetris has a 35th anniversary on Thursday. So hold on, that would mean that it was introduced in 73? No, that can't be right. It's got 83? 83? Nah, it's probably more like 83 because, you know, computer games, I think in the 70s, you know, you're talking about like tic-tac-toe. I mean, you know, Tetris is not that complex of a game, but okay. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll play some Tetris at some point and celebrate the anniversary edition of Tetris. I don't have access to a Switch, I don't think, but you want to know something? You want to know what my favorite Tetris game is of all time? It's not even Tetris. It's a bastardization of the game. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but y'all played Tetrisphere for the Nintendo 64? It's not Tetris, but it's still a heck of a lot of fun. And it's definitely like one of my favorite Tetris games of all time, even though it's not Tetris. I would totally hook up my completely legal and in no way emulated Nintendo 64 and play a little bit of Tetrisphere, because that seems like it could be a nice trip down memory lane and a nice little reintroduction to the genre a little bit. Because I like Tetris. Tetris is fun. I'm pretty good at Tetris, I would think. I would think, if I wasn't so goddamn horrible at it. No, I think I am pretty good at Tetris. I just don't want to be like, man, I'm so damn good at Tetris. You better hope that we don't, you don't fight me, bro. Nah, but I think I'm pretty good at it. I have a pretty good head for, like, three-dimensional things, knowing where I am in a three-dimensional environment, or puzzle solving and problem solving, all that kind of good stuff that you have to deal with in Tetris. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, Tetrisphere is an interesting one. The thing is, it's not a Tetris game, because in Tetris, you have a 10-wide zone, and you have blocks that fall, and you have to make lines in order for the blocks to be removed. But in Tetrisphere, it's not like that. You really have like you have multiple layers of like a 30 by 30 grid, pre-filled with blocks, and it's really just like a matching game. You have to kind of match blocks together in order to get them removed as you drop them onto the playing field. So you gotta like stack them up side by side or on top of each other, then you drop a block down, and then if you make like a 3 or more combo, they just all get destroyed. But you can make your own combos, like you can have one piece underneath another piece that breaks, the piece falls, and then makes a gravity combo with another, set of 3, which then breaks, and then you make another gravity combo, and it's a pretty fun game. Pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that now because Tetrisphere is also like from 2000 and something, probably, like 3. I don't think it's from the 90s. That seems a little bit too old. I'm really bad at kind of identifying eras of video games or technology. It's like, I don't know what was fucking made when. I'm horrible with movies, too. I mean, when was Die Hard made? 89? Someone can look that up to see if I'm actually correct on that, but I have no frickin' idea. I have absolutely no knowledge of that whatsoever. In my head, it's just in the past. Oh, excuse me. Let's get the hell out of here. Fight frickin' Gatling Gull, because why not? At least it's not Trigger Twins. I love Gatling Gull. Gatling Gull's easy. I like that in Gungeon, different people can have different ideas for what's a difficult boss or not. Some people tell me, man, Trigger Twins is so easy. And I tell people, man, Gatling Gull is so easy. It's just the way it is, Everyone has a more difficult boss depending on, how they play the game, their own strategies and their own patterns. I said it once, I'll say it again. I do think that Turbo Mode does kind of throw the tier list of difficulty on bosses out of whack a little bit. I think that Turbo Mode makes the Trigger Twins a little bit more tricky. But I still think Gatling Gull is probably one of the easiest ones. Once you realize that the only pattern you need to worry about is just running to the side and dodge rolling, just circling your enemy, it's like, oh, okay. Just keep moving, gotcha. Don't stand still, perfect. Everything is just a series of circular dodges. Not hitting with any of these, but... Yeah, Gatling Gull fires out bullets at a semi-random angle, but all you gotta do is, time when you make your dodge rolls. Be aware of those bullets coming in from the sides. There we go. Takes a little while with your starting pistol. I wish that this actually was the golden gun. I guess there is a golden gun in Gungeon. It's not like I'm being like, oh, I made that joke because of frickin' GoldenEye. No. There actually is a golden gun. Well, I guess it's AU gun, not golden gun. Same difference, really. What can we buy? Chaos Amulet. I can't afford it. Well, you know what? Pays for itself, so let's go down to the oubliette after we spend a couple of keys. Actually, you know what? I was a complete idiot. I forgot that we actually had the lockpick. We should have 100% lockpicked one of these chests before we fought the boss. That way we could make sure we lockpicked both of them. I just forgot, honestly. I forgot that I was playing as the pilot, and I'm like, oh, well, we got a really bad starter pistol. Completely ignore the fact that we have the lockpick. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I should make like a triggered twins emote. Someone did that a long time ago, and I never actually ended up using it. This is the freaking trigger twin, twigger. I can't even say the damn word. Twigger twins. Twigger trins. Oh my god. What is with my brain today? I mean, it is Tuesday, which is kind of like a Monday for me. You know, first stream day of the week. First recording day of the week. After having a day off. And now I'm just like, bleh. Can't fucking talk. Twigger trins. That's gonna... If I do make like an emote for it, that's what I gotta call it. Ugh. I think brains are stupid. Gay twins. How did I get that from Twig? Back when I worked at a restaurant as a like bus, just like standard restaurant personnel, busboy, waiter, dishwasher, etc., whatever jobs needed to be done at the time, prep cook. We had one girl who worked there who was really, what's a good way of describing it? Lithe? Thin? And one of the guys who worked there called her Twiggy. Because she looked like a freaking twig. She was just so thin. But you know, that's what I think of whenever I think of twigs as a name for someone, as a nickname. I always kind of fall back to that mental image of, oh, I remember, you know, this really thin girl who worked at a restaurant I used to work at. I don't know if anybody else has any kind of like mental image that they think of. What the hell do we have here? Is that barrel? No! Hardwood. Dude! I know what gun I'm gonna be using for like the next 4 floors, so if you don't like mahogany, well, prepare yourselves. Mahogany is one of the, honestly, it's one of the better guns in the game. And I say that every time I get it because I like people to know, hey, there's a reason why I'm gonna be using this gun. Incredibly ammo efficient, good damage, and with the additional explosive pine cones, 3 per shot now, it's just infinitely better. I never realized that when you shot the gun though, a little poof of leaves come out the back. And when you reload it too? Yeah? When you reload it too, a little poof of leaves come out the back. That's adorable. I never knew that before. Well, let's go for it. And we got Shield of the Maiden, which, in theory, I don't think I actually properly tested this in Farewell to Arms, but in theory, as long as my mod modifications hold true, then this will not deactivate whenever I do a quick click of the fire button and then activate the shield. So, I'm gonna try to use this. I just wanted to show you that I could. Okay. How did the leaves get in here? Dude, sweep up your shop. This is no way to treat a prospective customer. God, close the door, you're letting the leaves in. Riveter says, I'm gonna try to make a mod. Well, what are you gonna make a mod of, Riveter? I fully support that, by the way. I fully support people making mods for the game. I think that would be a fun thing to have more people making more content for the game. One thing I would like to do at some point is actually make my mod a little bit more mod friendly so that people can like not have to worry so much about all the minutia of how to do particular things like creating items, and I would just be like, hey, you want to create an item? I made a function for it in my mod. You just call create item, and it handles all the sprite replacements, handling it, you know, working in the Ammonomicon, replacing itself in the item pools, you know, all that good stuff. Because there's a lot of little complexities in the game when you're doing something even as simple as just adding in an active item. And there's even now some things that I would still like to try to fix, like adding in like sprites for an active item that's a different size than what the game is currently, you know, what the art is currently expecting, like this little 16 by 16 little pixel sprite here, you know? There's a lot of just like miniature stuff like that kind of can be done to ease the load on others. Is really what I'm looking for here. Yeah, we got a ton of keys. Let's grab this and get the hell out of here. This was a good floor. I mean, getting upgraded mahogany is just absolutely crazy and fantastic and wonderful. Milk Jug, hello, welcome. And we did get one new Twitch chat emote, Noodle Boy. I'm proud of Noodle Boy, aka Baby Good Sheleton. I tried to make I tried looking at the B one, the AB one, but it looks too blurry when it's scaled down. So I didn't do that one. But in the future, maybe I'll look at it again, see if I can do it. The thing is, I'm a horrible graphics artist to the extent that I'm not even going to vilify the word by saying that I'm a graphic artist. I am not. I am a programmer artist. I can scale things in Photoshop. I can, you know, draw a straight line if you give me plenty of undos. That's it. That is the extent of my knowledge. I know how to use the drop-down menu to apply filters. I can't do shit with art. I'll leave that to the professionals. Got plenty of keys. Open it up. Easy reload bullets. Well, it's garbage, but we got it. All right. RimWorld is a fun time. Sorry, I had a cough. RimWorld is a fun game, from what I've seen of it. At one point, I tried to play Dwarf Fortress, and I tried to play Dwarf Fortress because a friend of mine, Chris, he was really heavily into it, and he loves, you know, creating a dwarven empire with little dudes and just watching them, go crazy and press the lever that floods the entire caverns with lava and releases the horrible monsters that exist below the world, and creating those types of like emergent gameplay stories. Because I remember readings about some of those on my own, about people who play Dwarf Fortress and they kind of create, I got stuck on the wall, create little adventures for the little dwarves, and like, well, I remember back in, because the whole thing about Dwarf Fortress is that the game is like a simulation of life as a dwarf. You've got like, your dwarves get married, they have children, they have like political intrigue. If they, take damage, they can like chop off a pinky toe, and then someone's gonna like carve a mural in bronze on the floor of one of the like hallways about how Peter Hardwood, because of mahogany here, Peter Hardwood lost his pinky finger fighting off the devil rat of 532. And like all of that kind of information kind of in the story is just built by the game. It's a lot of fun. And I remember wanting to try to get into that. And so I tried to play a little bit of Dwarf Fortress, and I hated it because every goddamn UI in the game is written by someone else, apparently. Sometimes even just like nested game menus are just horribly difficult to use, because this is a game that has basically no graphics whatsoever. The graphics in that game are, here is an ASCII symbol. This ASCII symbol represents a cat. It's like, oh, okay. Letter C, it makes perfect sense. This ASCII symbol represents a rat. Okay. How about this one? Oh, this represents a tiger. Okay. Again, a lot of, this one represents a giraffe. Okay, so G for giraffe. No, G is for giant. Okay, well, what about R? Well, no, R is for raven. Oh, no, wait, I thought that was for rat. No, maybe you're right. So you got basically no UI, no like graphics in the game at all. And the UI is just horrible. Like, sometimes some menus you use WASD to move. Okay, sometimes you use the arrow keys. Sometimes you use 8, 4, 2, and 6 on your numpad. Sometimes you use UHJK, or is it IJKL? I don't remember. Sometimes you use like RDFG, and sometimes you just hit the letter corresponding to the option that you want. There's just no rhyme or reason or sense to any of it, and it's absolutely horrendous, and I hate it. And I wish that, I love the game Dwarf Fortress. It's amazing, it's fun, but at the same time, dude, just like redo all of the UI, please, because it is horrible. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Every menu has its own different, control scheme for interacting with it, and it's confusing, It's confusing. I hate it. Although someone is saying that Dwarf Fortress is no longer in ASCII, and I do know that there are tile sets for Dwarf Fortress. You can get a tile set which makes it so that you can actually see like a little picture instead of just ASCII characters for everything, and that's pretty fun. You have pictures of a dwarf, and the picture is a small little little sprite of a dwarf wearing a blue shirt, or a dwarf wearing a red shirt, or just something that allows you to more easily identify things. Fine. But the UI and like the interaction with the game is still just god-awful. And you cannot convince me otherwise, because, well, I mean, I haven't played the game in many years at this point, so maybe it has gotten better. I should look it up again. I should be like, show me the patch notes of Dwarf Fortress. Let me take a look at the past 2 years. So what was I talking about? RimWorld. RimWorld, yes! Kind of reminds me a bit of Dwarf Fortress in that you can let your people kind of live their own lives, and you can, build a colony, and you tell them what to do, and you just have to manage who's doing what tasks, and let them kind of just do it on their own. Seems like a fun game. Might try that at some point. What the hell are we doing? If you like a good pseudo ASCII game, Caves of Cud. That's the one that I've heard, but I've never actually played it myself. Caves of Cud. However it's pronounced. Q-U-D. Caves of Crud, more like. Yeah. What a joke. Alonzo the, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the resub for 3 months. Hope you're still enjoying your time here. I was watching someone else stream a little bit of Tarkov the other day. The game looks like a lot of fun. I finally now have kind of understood the rules of it, because that was a game that, you know, when people were playing, PUBG and Apex and Fortnite and, you know, all those other first-person shooter battle royale games, people are also saying, hey, have you given Tarkov a try? Is there like a COD battle royale, or was it like a Battlefield battle royale? I forget which one it was. But I finally understand the rules of Tarkov, that it's more like, it is kind of a survival game, because you do have to survive your missions, but it's less about it's less like a battle royale where as many people can leave and win as they want, you know? You just gotta live. You just gotta make it to your extraction point. I think that's a fun way of doing it, because a lot of times in those games you don't care about fighting an enemy. What if you're in those games for the loot? Like, I just play PUBG because I like looting things off the ground. It's like, well, you can just do that in frickin' Tarkov. You got guns, you gotta shoot sometimes, but most of the time you're just kind of running around. Oh, fuck you. Most of the times you're just kind of running around picking up loot off the ground. Oh, what's this body? I didn't shoot him. Well, he must have been here for a while. Let's loot him. I'd be in it for the loot. I love looting games. I really do. Although I kind of dislike the I thought that was mine. I kind of dislike the like Borderlands 2 looting or like the Diablo 2 looting. Well, actually, I kind of like Diablo 2, but I don't know. I guess it's been a while. I don't really remember. But I kind of dislike the whole Borderlands 2 looting where you get random guns, they all have random stats on them. But really, it's just like the same 5 guns over and over again, and they advertise it like, we've got 6 billion guns! Yes! I mean, we only built like 4 of them, and all the other 500 billion and 999,999,996 guns, they're just different stat versions of those first 4 guns, but still. There's a couple of dumb hits to take. Oh, I got heavy boots. Ready, everybody? We're gonna turn on the rocket engines. Boosters activate. My race car is defective. Get me out of here. Let's fight this boss. What are we gonna use? I mean, probably Minecutter. Minecutter or Mahogany, but I like Minecutter. Now. Hey, it fucking works. Oh, what? This is gonna take a lot of ammo with the Minecutter, but it'll get the job done. Need to also make sure that I'm using the crap out of the Shield of the Maiden. It's really good. Whoops. Those skulls were moving a lot slower than I expected. The Shield of the Maiden is really good. I just gotta actually, get into the habit of using it. And, making sure I wait longer so that the skulls don't get me. There we go. We're gonna run out of ammo in this gun, but the guy's really freaking tanky, so what am I expecting out of this? I just love that it recharges in like 2 seconds. Did the game just switch my gun? Oh, I got hit by a jam bullet on that one. Da, 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 da. Oops. Okay, no dodging. Oh, we still have 208 rounds to go. Wanted to play the song. Doodaloo doo doo doodaloo doo doo doodaloo doo 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 doo. Ancient aliens. So we have an alien engine that fires free shots from the Zorgon and a Zorgon that has 3 final rounds in it. Very nice. I like it. Buy the key. I don't think we need the regular shotgun. We got the mahogany. And Baby Good Mimic is fun. Let's get him. We'll see if we can get, double familiars for something. All right. To loot and shoot, you just weigh the risk of continuing to loot with possibly dying. Exactly. Joe, do you play, Tarkov? You, Narthik, and Badwubs? I mean, if you guys play Tarkov, I might get it and try it out. Because I've been watching a lot of it lately. And because it seems to have, gained a little bit of resurgence, and I might be interested in checking it out. I have no idea what hit me there. It seems a little bit more of a... Here's the thing. So, I played a whole bunch of Ring of Elysium with Joe, and I played, PUBG with Mud and AG and FaZe and Jax sometimes, and all those other guys. But I'm not that good at Twitch shooting. I don't mean shooting on the Twitch, the platform. I mean, I'm not that good at firing quickly, snapping to someone's head and pulling the trigger, the Apex style of shooting where you just jump around with a shotgun and you just hope that you headshot them before they headshot you. I feel like I'm a little bit more of a tactical shooter of like, okay, I got your back, and you're going around a corner and I got you covered, and don't stand up because I'm over your head, and you're crouched, and we can both shoot, minimizing our profile. What is the name of that movie where the protagonist had like gun kana? Equilibrium, I think. The protagonist in that movie, at one point you see him doing like gun fu, and he's like he's got 2 pistols in both hands, and I don't know, I'm trying to like mime it because you can't see what I'm doing, but he's got 2 pistols in both hands, and he's like trying to act like a ninja samurai with his pistols to like lower his own profile while attacking his enemies and beating the crap out of them with guns. And it's very amusing, but that's kind of like what I feel like with those games like I don't know where this bit is going, but that's kind of what I feel like with a couple of games like Apex, where you're just like jumping around trying to just keep the enemy from killing you while you kill them. I'm bad at it, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, the TLDR of this bit, which is just going absolutely effing nowhere, is just that I'm bad. Oh, I don't want turkey math. No. Although it is the best thing to buy in the shop. By the way, Ultimate Noob and Bound Hades, thank you guys for your bits back and forth over and over again. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. We still got more floor to do. Dude, I like the guns that we have so far. And you know what? I actually kind of like the alien engine too. We've got the homing shots from what is the name of the gun? Literally just had it. Zorgon. We have the homing Zorgon shots and heavy boots, so I can just fire it every once in a while, get free bullets and not have to worry at all. Get out of here, hand. He's the hand man. And Hesperus, thank you as well. Oh, you got me. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna get them. Whoop. Do I have contact immunity from something? I felt like I did, but maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. They're still going at it. You only get one thank you per stream though, so. Hey, I knew it. Did I not go back for one of those ammo drops in the past? I think I forgot to go back for an ammo drop. Not like it matters. Let's suffer together. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid and hello everybody. Chat, make sure you spam boy run to show off my new emote that I got approved. I don't know if you know, Twitch support actually cares about the like basically just using Gungeon sprites as emotes, but I think it's all in good fun. Dodge Roll seems like a company that would be like, dude, awesome. You know, I think they would love it. Don't really want to get rid of Curse. I guess we're just gonna open up the chest and then fight the boss. Whatever, it's fine. Let's do it. Twitch staff really doesn't care about anything. Don't say that. You'll draw attention to us. You fool. You foolish fool. All right, I can't look at chat for a minute because, you know, I gotta fight this guy. Should have probably gotten the turkey. I mean, we can still get the turkey. Hold on. I don't have any blanks remaining. Oh, I used one to go to the secret room. Oh, I got scared. I forgot that I had the shield as well, so I just dodged in place. Oh, that was a little scary. Oh, fucking tranquilizer gun is so bad. I'll gift a sub if you can go a whole floor without going off on a rant. I'm not really going off on a rant. I'm just talking. I'm talking. Just talking. I really want battery bullets. But I gotta also say, I kind of want cigarettes, and I kind of want the turkey. Fuck it. We're getting turkey, and we're getting 2 turkeys. And turkey math means that we got a lot of ammo. So, sure, turkey math it is. And you know what? Dude, that's actually, that is a really, really, really good upgrade to get out of a brown chest. I was kind of hoping we'd get something good, or maybe like a free key, but that is wonderful. Oh, excellent. Holster Shrine action. I got the Holster Shrine in a recent run, and I didn't have any of the guns. I had no holster guns, I don't think. Ah. You know that he can't stop ranting? I'm just talking! Talking about stuff. What was I talking about? I was talking about, like, RimWorld and... No, I was talking about... Hold on. I was talking about Tetrasphere. RimWorld. Talking about Dwarf Fortress. Ah, there we go. Now we can get Zorgun back. About games that I would like to play. Tarkov, maybe. What is the name of that weird game that came out recently where you can, like, you're stuck in a time loop and there's different planets you can explore. It's like Dark Orbit or oh god, I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, there's that new game that came out recently. That could be something that would be interesting to play. I've heard good things about that. Observation, although I've mentioned that one in the past as well. Let's go with Amethyst. Outer Wilds, that's what it is. Yeah, that game actually looks like it could be pretty fun. I'm not really complaining, I'm just talking. I'm saying how bad I am at shooters. and how much I like looting. But kind of just dislike the looting where it's like, ah, here's a gun that has 1% better tick rate of the damage as opposed to 0.5% better tick rate of the damage that this gun has. After watching some Tarkov, I kind of want to play Metro. I don't have the new Metro Exodus, I want to call it. But I do have the other two Metros, Metro 2033 and Last Light. I've played 2033, I've not played Last Light. I remember starting it and then thinking to myself that I really disliked the weird like mouse acceleration that existed in the game, and I was like, it's actually hurting my brain trying to handle the mouse acceleration in this game because there was no way of turning it off that I could tell. Maybe it was just like a bug, maybe it was intentional, I don't know. But I didn't play through it after like 10 minutes because it's like, this is weird. But that could be something that I could try. That might just be a game for me though, like without streaming it or anything, because I want to play some games on my own too. Why am I getting 4 rockets? Oh, because I'm dodge rolling! I was wondering why I kept getting multiple rockets. I understand now. I don't know how I only just realized that now. I know where the secret rooms are, don't be an idiot. The new one looks really good, but unfortunately it's only on the Epic Store. Yeah, that whole deal. We're gonna pre-sale it on Steam. Oh, fantastic. But nah, you can't buy it anymore. Oh, well, wonderful. What is it? It's a Epic exclusive for like a year or some bullshit like that, you know. Annoying. I could have lockpicked that blue chest. Did I forget to lockpick another chest? God damn it. Let's lockpick this one while I remember. Or I should say, while chat has reminded me that I have the lockpick. It's eternally an Epic exclusive. They wrote off a deal for a huge bribe. No, they said that it was only going to be an exclusive for a year. I don't know if they changed their stance on it, but originally that's what it was supposed to be, I think, right? Anonymous cheerer, thank you for the 1 bit. I saw it. Darn ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I also ain't afraid of no bed. If I could, I would make it so that... Oh, okay, you shot that. I would make it so that if I got an anonymous cheer, it would just play, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no bed. Or is it, I ain't afraid of no sleep? No, yeah, that's definitely what it is. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. Oh, you know what? There was actually something that I was going to talk about earlier when I went off on that Tarkov tangent. I was watching somebody, I forget who, playing Tarkov, and I like watching other people play video games, but there's a few video games that are hard to watch and they're hard to stream well. I feel like a first-person shooter like Tarkov is one of them, as is like a puzzle game. Because if you're streaming a puzzle game or you're watching someone stream a puzzle game, 2 things are going to happen. Either they're going to get the puzzle and you're going to be like, wow, he's really good, he figured that out quickly. Or you, the viewer, are going to see the solution to the puzzle and the streamer's not going to see it. And you're like, man, wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. They don't see the solution. It's so obvious. Or if you're playing nice. If you're playing I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. What was I gonna say? If you're gonna play a first-person shooter game like Tarkov and you get killed, you're gonna be like, stream sniper, and like the streamer who goes, this is just a stream sniper. Oh, it must be hacking or cheating or desync. I dislike watching people play those type of games when all they do is complain about it. You know? Like, I'm not here watching you play this game to listen to you complain for 30 minutes after you get killed. That's kind of like the point of the game, is to kill people. So the fact that you got killed doesn't really surprise me all that much. So I feel like those two types of games would be pretty difficult to stream properly, and they're actually kind of difficult for me to watch, because it really does take a particular type of personality for me to really enjoy watching a first-person shooter game. When someone's having fun and they're playing with friends, oh, I'm in. I'm down. But when they're complaining about dying, it's just like, I don't really care. You mean how I complained about Salt and Sanctuary? You know what? I did complain about Salt and Sanctuary. You're not wrong. Pandemic pistol, that's pretty good. We should sell things. But like, at least in that situation, and I eventually said, you know what, it's not for me, I'm gonna stop playing it, you know? I'm not just gonna play it for 8 hours and have you guys listen to me whine about it. Let's get out of here. Let's sell some garbage. I mean, we have Pandemic Pistol, but we might still want to get rid of it. Alien Engine has a good synergy with Zorgun. We can get rid of the Trank Gun. Although, you know what? Maybe we'll get lucky and have the Holster Shrine. Oh, and there's like a speed racer outside, apparently. What can we sell? What can we sell? It's actually not that much that I want to sell. You know, we got a lot of money. Let's buy a key and then get the hell out of here. We can also get the ballot. Let's get the ballot. Immediately I say to myself, you know what? Let's just buy stuff, because why not? Dun, 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 dun. Do RNG department, you know you want it? I don't really care that much about it. No, the song restarted. Alright, goodbye. Alright, that's enough money. 100 credits is enough that we can buy something from the next floor if we get something good. You just joined the stream to hear Bustin' being recited from memory. Bustin', 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 bustin'. I mean, that's basically the song right there. If you just say, bustin', 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 be like, wow, you got a great memory for music. How does it go? The invisible man is sleeping in your bed. Let me tell you something. I can't remember, exactly how it goes. Something like that. What can I say? I love busting. Tarkov can be interesting to watch, but the person has to be more aggressive. I mean, I can understand that because, PUBG, Tarkov, even a game like Apex, you can just, your playstyle could just be passive, camping, hiding. There's nothing wrong with that. It does help watching when someone is a little bit more aggressive, that's true, but personally, I don't really mind a slow, methodical camp. But I would like to at least be entertained during the process, Play with a friend and talk about it, Oops. Oh, nice. I don't know why I bought this, but I don't think we need the key. There's nothing else in the shop, so Elder Blanket is. Do we have an amulet? No. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dun. I mean, I really like this gun right now because we do have the synergy that kind of makes it good. Oiled cylinder. I don't know if this makes me immune to contact damage, so I'm just gonna run. Dun 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 dun. You know what? You earned it. Salt and Sanctuary seems like a good game and all, says Verity. It's just not for me. Too Dark Souls for me. I felt like Salt and Sanctuary, it didn't seem that unique, you know? Like, I've played Dark Souls before. The game's it wears its inspiration not on its sleeve. It wears the full inspiration outfit, the full costume, the full Monty, the full bodysuit. It's a gimp mask wearing Dark Souls, having been skinned and stretched thin to the point of being translucent. It's a horrible way of describing it, but it's kind of what it is. Let's see. Let's go. Oh! Spend 2 minutes to figure out what I'm doing, and then just that enemy scares the crap out of me when I walked into the room. I don't think I have any damage upgrades, but I do have the rate of fire bonus, which is working with the Whoops, I walked into him, and then I just stood in the bullet because I thought it was going to be destroyed by the blink. Nice shot. What a dick. Bum bum ba da dum. You try to hide behind the table on the same side as me? Doesn't seem like a very good idea. I guess we don't need a key right now. In theory, we can just buy a key from the shop if there's something really good. Like, what I declare is really good, I don't know. I mean, if there's a red chest or a black chest, sign me up. If there's a freaking blue chest, you know, maybe we'll just kind of let it sit or break it, try to get a sort of junking out of it. I mean, we do have 3 junk. I wish we could reset the, Baby Good Mimic. Like, just drop it and then have it reset itself so you can duplicate a different familiar. Would that be OP? I don't know. It could be fun, because then you can kind of like mix and match and choose what particular familiar you want. Ice Cube. How is this gonna work? Oh, Lord. How's this gonna work with the shield? It charges itself as you wait. So it's just like, it's already charged and ready to go. Dude, you can spam the crap out of the shield with the Ice Cube. This seems like it could be pretty good. We'll see how it works. And honestly, give me that... These things pierce. Even bounce. I don't know if that's piercing. Maybe try Alien Engine. Whoops. I mean, honestly, this is probably a pretty high damaging weapon for me to use. You just want to make sure that you get all the bounces out of it. Stop moving the camera! You jerk. Jerk of a dragon. Gotcha. Bum 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 bum. And we know we're using it against the heart. Also, hey, let me just shield up. Put my shield up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. All right. Bruh. This That's Lead God. It's a lot of PogChamps. Thank you, Hesperus. No, we already found the secret room. There it is. Okay. I was looking, I was like, did I find the secret room? Did I find it? I totally found it. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. I didn't need to buy the heart. There's a full heart in the secret room. That's like, I was looking at, trying to find the secret room, found it, didn't even pay attention to the fact that there was HP inside of it. Lovely. How dumb. Okay. Off to Bullet Hell. I mean, this is a pretty good run. We have Zorgun, 2 turkeys, so we basically have not infinite ammo, but like nearly double ammo capacity. Not all the shots are going to be refunded, of course, only the ones at impact, but I mean, we can basically just use Zorgun for the entire floor. I mean, let's even take a moment. 301. You son of a gun. $260. Okay, 257. Actually, I used more ammo than I expected there. I guess the thing is, the Zorgun isn't perfectly homing. It's not like the Stone Dome. It's good. It's got really good homing on it, but it's not perfect. Oh, excuse me. I guess against these small blobs, we can kind of take a look and see exactly how much, you know, refunding we're getting. We're getting quite a bit of refunding. I love just hearing them fall to their deaths, and I don't mean yeah, sorry. Hold on. Just got to clear my voice. I don't mean to be rude about it or anything, or. Not saying I like to watch Bulletkin die, but it's nice knowing they're just jumping into pits, basically, because they're idiots. Hello. Alright, maybe our ammo is gonna, you know, run out faster than I thought. Is that turkey flying? I guess it is a turkey. Do turkeys fly? I mean, they definitely flap. Are turkeys like ostriches? Can they just like not get up off the ground? I'm pretty sure ostriches can't actually fly. Wild turkeys can fly? Yeah, but how high? Can they just like hover off the ground? What's the name of that, what's the VTOL? Are they like a VTOL? They can just like hover off the ground a little bit, but they can't actually fly that far? I'm not saying VTOLs can't fly, I'm just like, that's what I'm picturing in my mind when I'm thinking about it. Are they like, I guess a better analogy would be like a turkey hovercraft. Technically, it is hovering, just not very far. Get out of here, guys. Oof. Pick up the HP. We got a lot of HP. We got 9 heart containers, I think. That's pretty decent. I also have no idea where we're going. I haven't been paying attention to the map at all. I haven't been paying attention to anything on this entire freaking run. And I'm sorry. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I always find it weird that when the hand is out, you actually don't get the last phase of the Agonizer in the middle. It's a little strange. It must be just like a very unusual kind of Gungeon bug. A bug in Gungeon? Oh no! I would have never have thought. Yes, it's true. Even perfect video games like Enter the Gungeon can have bugs, and then you never know what to expect. Honestly, we got the synergy for, although we do have the synergy for, oh my god, I was gonna call it Pumpkin Gun. Why is there no Pumpkin Gun in Gungeon? The Pumpkin! It's a shotgun that fires pumpkin pie slices. It's the Pumpkin Gun. Hire me, Dodge Roll, hire me! I don't know why I was gonna call it the Pumpkin Gun. It's the frickin' Plague Pistol. That's what I was gonna call it. Oh god. I mean, we have the synergy for that and it makes it pretty good, but honestly, I'm liking this. Ah. Wild turkeys can get into trees high enough. Oh, there you go. The only thing I know about wild turkeys is that if you go gobble, 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 they'll respond to you. Bram, 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 bram. You know what? Also, you know what? Bram. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, you missed 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 me. I kind of knew this was going to happen as soon as I bought Elder Blank. It's like, well, I'm going to buy Elder Blank and then not want to use the frickin' shield anymore because I've got a better version of that, basically. It clears all the bullets on the screen. Still okay. Alright, boss fight. Let's do it. What are we gonna use? Honestly, mahogany. How many of these am I firing out? 4, and I'm firing out 3 of these. The second it looked like I was firing 4 pine cones, not the weapon I want, or the item I wanted this one. Oh, you missed me. It's like basically infinite uses of this. It's fantastic. Hey guys, gotta make our escape now. I need to use the shield on the maiden more often. It's pretty good. I'm shooting 4. I am shooting 4. Wait, now I shot 3. No, now I shot 4. Sometimes it looks like I'm only shooting 3 of them. Not Bill Murray, but hello, welcome. Long time no see. My antiquarian is back. You know what? Infinite shield power! And we just wait. And we just wait. This is gonna be the most passive Lich fight ever. But I want to give the shield the opportunity to prove itself. Maybe it doesn't need the opportunity. Maybe I'm the one who needs to prove myself to it, the item. I was always good, you just didn't believe in me. Well, that might be true, shield. But you're doing a good job right now. so amusing just being able to use this infinitely. Also, man, Mine Cutter. You're just not doing it. You're not cutting it. I'm firing it. I mean, I'm firing pretty quickly thanks to tab shooting and Lichy trigger fingers, but it feels like I'm not doing that much damage. Yoink! Ow! You know what? Ow! Lich hurt me! Not the attack I thought it was gonna be. But you know what? What was doing damage to the Lich? Oh, was it just poison? That's strange. Alright, you know what? End this. End this charade! Bum 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 bum. Can the shield be used again while it was still active due to Ice Cube? No. You gotta deactivate it before you can activate it again. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. But that was a good run! Mahogany was a great room-clearing gun until we got Zorgon, which meant that we had good homing, lots of ammo thanks to 2 turkeys, a charge shot against the dragon. Should have probably used it on the second phase of the Lich. And then, you know, just played the run. Went off on random tangents, tried to make coherent sentences, failed miserably most of the time, but a good run nonetheless. Well-timed blank, Joe. Why was the Lich stuck there? Yeah, when the Lich... There's one attack that the Lich does where he summons bullets in like a 300-degree arc. So there's only like a small zone you can stand in. If you time a blank, you can clear it all, and he'll be stuck in the middle not doing anything. It's wonderful. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for one of the lives, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.